Micronations, narrated and created by Stephen Paultanis. Micronations are places that claim to be independent nations, empires, or states, but they are often seen as jokes, which is sometimes the case. The most known micronations are often jokes and are used for personal entertainment. Malaysia is a micronation that was founded by Kevin Bogg on September 3, 1999. This is the national flag for Malaysia. Malaysia is near Natal, Nevada and has a total area of 6.3 acres. It mostly consists of Kevin's house or the government house. Malaysia also has other territories than the one in Nevada. One territory is the Protectorate of New Antrim. It is in an undisclosed location in Pennsylvania, and it is the largest of Malaysia's territories, with just over 8 acres. But sadly, New Antrim is no longer claimed by Malaysia. Another one is the colony of Farfalla, which is a piece of rural land in Northern California. It was sold in late 2005 after he inherited more land from his grandfather, which he had named the Desert Homestead, Providence, in Southern California. The land has been previously owned by Kevin's grandfather and has been a national monument dedicated to him. And lastly, Malaysia claims a spot named Neptune Deep in the North Pacific Ocean, about 750 kilometers or 466 miles, and it is located southwest of Mexico. Malaysia also has a postal and telegraph service. The postal and telegraph service is currently producing Cinderella stamps, or virtually anything that resembles a postage stamp, but it is not used for postal purposes by a government postal administration. Malaysia also has tourism, which right now has 10 visitors annually. Visits to Malaysia are only possible by prior arrangement and involve a 45-minute tour guided by Kevin, usually in uniform. Visitors are required to bring passport and a pocket change in order to be admitted. The second micronation is the Irken Empire. The Irken Empire was founded in 1987, but has no sovereign territory of its own. Even New York Times describe it as one of the more imaginative. Its members claim land over a vast, disconnected territory. This includes a kilometer of land in Australia, house-sized land in Montreal, Canada, and many more areas including the northern hemisphere of Pluto. The empire has 262 citizens. The number of citizens can stabilize and rise over time. The empire is mostly built around games and movies like Star Wars and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The empire has a currency that uses the solari and the mu. 1 solari is equal to a dime, and 1 mu is equal to 1.34 United States dollars. The empire also has a navy, space corps, imperial guard, and an army for its military. The empire claims to be fighting wars with other micronations. These two micronations have a webpage that says pretty outrageous stuff. For example, Malaysia is at war with East Germany and has a navy. But the websites say that the information they say is false, but the micronation is real. So all in all, these two micronations are nothing more than jokes and should be kept a joke and not a real thing that people want to do, or else we would see thousands of little areas with flags everywhere. Sources: